All right, 10:30 on a Saturday morning. It is, as you can see, extremely bright out, but in a really weird way. I don't know, like whenever it's super shadowy like this, it makes me feel like it's either way too early or like the sun is setting. My perception of time whenever it comes to the sun is just super weird, because just in Austin, which is kind of where I grew up in my later years, was just amazing. You know, from more like 11 to 1 or 2, sun is straight up in that sky. It was always beautiful. It always just felt great. God, it's actually low-key gonna tear me up because I miss it so much, you know. But one day, god damn, no, hold up, let me see. Nope, that didn't do shit. But yeah, I miss that. I used to work at a Gold's Gym, and that was probably, I have a better standard of living now than I ever did back then, right? But I'm very what's it called? I don't even know the word, but got a good life right now, right? Way better than at that time, but it was nice in a way back then. I worked at a Gold's Gym. I had to Uber every single day, so I was losing half of my paycheck every single time I Ubered. Jesus. But yeah, super good times. So low key, if I ever could, and make the same money that I'm making right now, or more, I would go work at a gym. I'm getting my HR degree, so maybe I can work human resources for Gold's Gym or something like that, but that wouldn't mean I'm working in the gym, right? So I don't know. Or I guess do HR degrees technically allow you? No, that's business management or something like that. You get a business degree and then you go in and ask to be the general manager or something like that. But yeah. That was a weird tangent all over the sun, but I just wish it was higher in the sky for longer periods of time. But summer's coming, or rather spring is coming around in April, March, late March, early April. So we just gotta wait till then. I'm just ready for some heat. Anyways, we woke up at 172 at 10 a.m. Honestly, I was expecting way more weight to be put on, but oh wow, that was some good lighting right there. That was some really good lighting. I was expecting a 174 because I actually ate a decent amount. I ate my 2,000 calories minus, more like 1,800 calories, because I didn't have my bagel yesterday. And then I had, a bowl with 2 crab rangoons, 2 vegetable spring rolls, and then what am I thinking of? I was picking off of my wife's plate because for some reason she literally tears her tacos apart. She does a deconstructed taco. Very interesting. And then I had boba, and then I had 3 or 4 slices of pizza and a burger. I did a hamburger. I didn't do a cheeseburger. I already knew that the fats were going crazy yesterday, but I woke up today, I'm not peeled like I was peeled, relatively peeled, like I was yesterday morning. But I, you know, didn't look terrible. Debloated a little bit. So I'm excited to see this pump. It's a back. It's full body. Which kind of makes me wish I selected upper and lower, but I, was like, hey, I'll listen to macro factor. But the pump yesterday was really good. We're gonna be progressing. Now we've got like a month or two until the next refeed. I'll feel it out. Obviously got to wait until after the second week of February, or more like the third week of February. Wait until the third week of February. But yeah, we're gonna start out with some Romanian deadlifts, then go to a low to high cable crossover fly, whatever you want to call it, and then a bunch of other stuff, which will be really, really good. Jesus, there's like a pre-workout itch that's like right on the tip of my nose, and I'm trying to get it, but it's a pre-workout itch. You can't really like handle up on those. But in other news, we dang, that's a cloud. That's a cloud just sitting in that valley right there. I've been getting heavy into Arc Raiders. I played 2 nights ago with some friends, and holy crap, that shit was so funny. So funny. And then I like yesterday I was running solos just to upgrade stuff, and I'm going to be doing it again today. My friend who I was playing with, because it was his first time playing, he was like asking us like, so like, what's the point? Like, why are we doing all of this? Like, if I can just keep running free loadouts. And me and my other friend were both like, first off, the free loadouts are the reason this game is casual. Like, it's the only reason why like people like me and Jones, my friend, like, it's the only reason we come back to it, right? Is because we can do that, right? We don't have to suffer any true losses, and that's what makes it fun. I don't want to go into Tarkov and have to wait 12 quintillion days to use the free loadout, right? I just want to go in, I want to have fun, I want to try and get as much as I can, and sometimes I just want to kill people, right? That's the beauty of Stella Montes and free loadouts. And then we explained the other half where it was like, because of free loadouts, technically you don't have to try for anything unless you want to. Like, I personally, I don't keep any gray weapons. I only keep green, and that will only be until I get the blueprints to manufacture them and everything. And then I will only be running stuff for like the boss battles, right? There's levels to the game, right? So there's like the first level, which is like, hey, I'm running free loadout every single time, and I'm either going for kills or I'm going for loot, right? And then there's like another level where you're going in with a paid loadout, not too crazy, but you're going with keys and hatch keys and whatnot, and you're looting more technically, because you've got those upgraded whatever they're called, the slot ins for the inventory. And then there's the next level where, hey, you're going in, you're fighting the harvester, you're fighting the matriarch and whatnot, with purple weapons, gold weapons even. Stuff like that. And if you just want to have fun and you don't really care, just go in with the free loadout. But that's kind of what catches people. It caught me before I played the game, because I was also like, well, what's the point? What's the point in playing that game? And at the end of the day, it's just if you find it fun. And most people don't find solos to be fun, which is completely understandable. To each their own. I find solos enjoyable because it's actually pretty relaxing. Like, I'm able to throw on a movie on my second monitor and I'm just running through. Jesus, hold up. And I'm running through, I'm going to the locations I need to on DAM, and I'm good. And I'm leveling stuff up. But some people don't enjoy that. They want, the fun, and that's where you, obviously, if you don't have friends, that's unfortunate, but you can fill in and make friends, potentially. But that's where you run, duos or trios, and you just go balls to the wall and have some crazy ass fun where you're running around and everything. Maybe you die in the first minute of the game with your gray Stitcher, but it doesn't matter because you're running free loadout. You're just having fun. It's wild, crazy, like randomized fun in a way, and that's what I love about that game. But in other news, I was also looking at Hightail, and at like yesterday or 2 days ago, I was like, I'm gonna get Hightail, and I was like, well, I'm already playing Arc Raiders, so let's wait until like I really want to play something new. I saw that they have a great mace in that game. Already better than Minecraft. You give me a great hammer, a great axe, a great mace, anything great. Yeah, sign me right up. So I think I'm gonna download that today. Play a little bit of that, and yeah. But not much else to say. I'm gonna listen to some music, and then we'll get right into the workout. Google Maps said that it isn't too busy at this time, so I'm hoping it isn't. But I swear, if that is packed right now, I'm gonna be so upset. But still got to record. At the end of the day, hey, just record one set. But that would be really unfortunate. But that just means longer car talks, right? So I will see y'all in there. Peace. All right. Guess who forgot their headphones? Me. That's okay. Every now and then a quote unquote silent workout is always nice. Plus it means I can be a little bit better at toning down my voice. All right. I already did a warm-up set. This is 100 for 9. Let's do it. I had like 4 more left in me, so I'll put that in and we'll see what it does. All right, I put it in for 4, so it's telling me to do 10 with 2 reps in reserve. So let's do it. Man, I remember first using wrist wraps and just I couldn't for the life of me couldn't manage it. But now I can single hand these with ease. Oh yeah, that's good. Whew, I love that. As long as you're honest, it'll tell you the truth. All right, we've got 9. Let's get to it. It's crazy whenever I'm like itching to go play Arc Raiders and not Night Rain. Beautiful. All right, 100 for 8. Let's do this. We're about to have the biggest ass cheeks in Germany. No BBL required.
Ja, setz mal besser auf. Oder lass es besser runter.
Beautiful. All right, on to the next exercise. All right, so this thing wants me doing 7 reps with 0 in reserve. And so I loaded this the fuck up. It's really barely anything for anyone who's actually strong. I'm not. So let's get straight to it. I may have like had 1 or 2 more in there, but I'm sticking with that. The breathing on these things is like the hardest part because I technically should be like right here, right? I don't know. It's weird. Love this thing though. All right, 65 for 8. Simple, easy. Jesus. Good set. All right. 60 for 8. Let's do it. Beautiful. On to the next. All right. 60 pounds for, hold on. I'd be forgetting it immediately. 9. Let's get to it. Oh, beautiful. We had like 4 more left in there, so. Oh no, more like 3. Good set though. All right. 60 for 10. Perfect. All right. Decreasing the weight to 50 for 10. All right. on to the next one. Alright. We have an eccentric, whatever it's called. Here, let me see. Accentuated eccentric pin-loaded machine leg extension. Jesus Christ. We've got it in at 75. It wants us to do 9. So, we're gonna try and do 9. But you'll see why I have it loaded less. Holy moly. Oh. We're gonna do 10 just to make it even. That was really good. Alright. So I feel like I had like 4 more left in me. So we're doing 75 for 11, but I'm upping it to 12. And that's 1 rep in reserve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that was good. All right. I really need to go get like a massage or go see a chiropractor. All right, 75 for 10. Just 3 more. What does this do? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, what does it do? Alright, on to the next exercise. Alright, so it just wants me to do these at body weight, which is pretty interesting. I've never really done these, but seems pretty easy. Nothing crazy. Alright. Since I did 9 and I was like, oh, I got 6 reps in reserve. 6+ reps in reserve. It wants me doing 14. Jeez. Alright, starting to feel that. Alright, another 14. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, we've got 80 on the stack, and we're just doing straight lat pull downs.
That's way too light. I'm doing straight down to 110. $130. Oof. Got about 2 more in there. All right. 130 for 9 with 1 reserve. Had like 3 more in there. All right, 120 for 11. That was good. All right, and we're done. It oddly enough smells like a pool in here. It oddly enough smells like a pool in here, which is quite interesting, if I do say so myself. All right, let's get to it. Check out this pool. The refeed is literally like nothing to my really. Not gonna lie, see. Alright, time for some cardio. I will see y'all in the car. Okay, just finished up with my cardio, and now we're heading over to the grocery store so I can grab some schmeat. I'm in desperate need of meat. What's it called? Good workout, honestly. You know, not necessarily like the craziest thing ever, but I felt good. I felt good doing it. Again, I don't really know what the accentuated eccentric pin loaded leg extension thing is. I don't understand what that's for. I feel like I don't know, the going slow on the upturn and then holding it would be far better than, I don't know. But hey, Jesus, bro, I'm getting flashed. I don't know, but hey, did it. Feeling good. The pump was pretty decent for, you know, it wasn't bloated, nothing crazy, right? And so hopefully this like really like pumps up my metabolism to be like, hey, let's move it up now, let's turn it up, and whatnot. But I'm feeling good. Just going back to eating the way I have been recently, that was definitely necessary. Definitely necessary. I was, what's it called? I was fiending for some stuff, for like some good food, and that's gonna carry me through the next month, because I'm just gonna be like, well,
I get to do this every now and then. I don't have to sacrifice, you know, everything, right? You know, I can have a day every now and then, and whatnot. The biggest thing that like fitness influencers say on TikTok is one day isn't going to affect your whole week, right? Which, I don't know, you know, if you're eating 20,000 calories, maybe that'll affect your week, right? But you know, 4 to, you know, 6,000 calories, sure, you're gonna weigh more the next morning, but your body should handle up on that pretty quickly, and there's really only so much it can absorb at once, and, you know, turn into energy. A lot of it, you know, just won't be used immediately, so should be good. Because what's it called, I was laying down on my wife last night, and I mean, I always am hot, but obviously because I was eating more and I was digesting more, like the thermodynamics of my body, my heat was up there. And she was like, "You're a furnace right now. Like, I'm nauseous." I was like, I'm sorry. Which sucks. Like, I hate being like so naturally warm because I'm such a affectionate person, right? But like, I'm not joking. It's like give or take 15-20 minutes and both of us are sweating, you know? So it's just stupid. But yeah, go into the grocery store and you can get some meat and then, you know, some Diet Coke as we do. But yeah, I'm literally going to the store strictly for meat. 93.7% meat. I wish I bioengineer, you know, people are like, I don't want 3D printed meat. You don't want 3D printed meat? I want 100% lean, 0% fat. Bioengineer that shit for me now, okay? Now, because 93.7 is still an insane amount of, not insane, but like, I was not hitting my nearly as much fat as I am now from whitefish, blah blah blah, chicken or anything like that. But 93.7, bro, you can't even see me right now. 93.7 is still more fat than like I usually be eating, bro. What? Why are you taking this turn so slow? I'm taking this. Oh, say hello to my steering wheel. Well, this is some good lighting. Yeah. But yeah, grocery store, and then I'm chilling for the rest of the day. What was the movie I wanted to watch? Crap. Oh yeah, Avatar, Ash and Fire and Ash. I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. But I'm hopping on Arc Raiders in about an hour, so got that to do. Well, yeah, good workout. You know, I'll see y'all tomorrow. But yeah, peace.